Hello folks, Jerry and welcome back to Racing 2, and today we're gonna take a look at the max setup and the perfect launch tutorial for the C63, which is a tier 4 car. Now today's video was a request from Ryan, who is a member of the channel, and if you guys want to suggest videos as well, you can go ahead and become a member of the channel. It should be right next to the subscribe button. Basically, there is a monthly subscription, but you do get a few perks in return. So today, obviously, we're just gonna be taking a look at this thing, and yeah, I did go over the tune. I still need to buy some aero parts, which are gem only, but I only wanted to show you the cost of certain parts, so that's why you don't see the hood and the trunk on the car yet. But anyway, let's go to the setup. So this is one of the quickest tier 4 cars in the entire game. It can do 8.1s. The main issue with this car is actually just the first gear, because it's really quick. Like on this car, the first gear is quicker than on tier 5 AMG C63 Black Series. So you know it's really kind of a hassle. But it is the quickest RRC showroom car for tier 4, so obviously it does have some benefits. So mastering this car is gonna get you some pings for sure. Like when it comes to tier 4 pings, this is the car that I usually go to, even though it's not the easiest to drive, but it is quite rewarding, because obviously you're gonna feel a sense of accomplishment when you finally master this thing, even though I haven't yet, but still. So the front bumper C you can buy for cash, and bumper B is gem only. Then for the rear bumper, this one you can also buy with cash, no gem option available. For the side skirts, it's actually gem only, so it does cost 15 gems, but I did say I was gonna max this thing out, so that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. For the hood, you also have one option. There's also a crate version of this. It's basically like the matte black carbon hood, which also reduces same weight as the carbon one. You also have the trunk, which is gem only as well. But there you go, we're gonna put it on. Obviously, if you wanna run the best times possible with this thing, you will put the gem parts on there. So for the spoiler, you do have two, well, basically inverted options available, and there's also a gem option. And suspension doesn't really matter. I just like to put it on well, stage 3 or Pro A, because it makes the car look the nicest. But yeah, let's see, the engine stress brace should be 83.4 with my tune. Let's go ahead, hop into a lobby and show you guys how to drive this thing. So like I said, you really have to watch out for the first gear. The release is very similar to the Focus, or maybe just a moment after that. Basically, you release when the second light comes on, and after that, you just try and catch the first gear, really. So yeah, that's exactly what I haven't done. Now, the master actually told me how to drive this thing. Basically, you release just a little bit before it goes into the red bars. So you shift at around 7000 RPM. That was an awful time. Like I said, this thing can do 8.1s, but really, if you're driving this thing, you should only focus on driving this thing, because obviously you need to get you need to have like a reflex for that first gear, because it's so quick. So let me try again. I'm pretty bad with these. Yeah, there you go. So you just shift like something like that. Basically, what you want to aim for are the nice shifts. Decent 30 actually. We're gonna cross at 8.2, but I don't actually think I got like a 8.1 with this before. I'm pretty bad with this car, but obviously I do try my best. We're gonna repair that, have one more run. I'm gonna aim for the perfect launch now, which is something I should be doing for the past 2 runs as well. Just ignore that. I mean, something like this, I still don't think it's exactly going to be ideal, because I'm pretty sure the delay is still going on, but we did cross at 8.1, so this is basically as good as I'm gonna get with this thing. Let's see. It actually would be 8.1 minus the RT, so that's a passable time with this car. Obviously, you will need a couple of free runs with this thing, especially because it's quite a pain in the ass to drive, but it is, one of the more rewarding tier 4 cars in the whole game. And for tier 4 pings, it does its job. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said previously, if you want to support this channel even more, you can buy a membership, get some perks. But until then, I'll see you guys on Steam today, if you guys want to see that. And wow, this outro is really fucking weird. Anyway, Take care.